West Texas.
Cut point.
Get music.
Every morning with 80 minutes of non-stop 80s at 8.
1069 The Point.
Truly the best of the 80s and more.
Cut point.
Rock it.
Johnson. This is my assistant, Shelly Rouse. We are the organizers for Texas Paranormal Researchers. We're on the road to small town Texas.
To meet our other organizers, Fiona and Johnny, and the rest of the gang.
Fiona. This is Fiona's baby. Fiona did this.
Woohoo! You rock, Fiona!
So, here we are. We're on our way. Rock on.
Houston's 1069 The Point.
Rock on.
Last night we were dancing, came dancing to my pool. Last night a little angel came up in
catch you on the next round. Woo-hoo!
Right back.
Definitely cool. Okay.
So this street was the scene of many gunfights.
Everything around the middle there, that's the town square. Everything around here was Wild West time.
Wow.
I'm gonna put my head in and say hello to Ken, and then I'm gonna go to the antique store.
Okay. This is the Turner Chapman Gallery, home of the many ghost photos. Ghost portraits. Nice old west door there.
I like that one.
Oh, check out the cat. That's what my kitty looked like. Wow. Nice. Abe Lincoln. Far out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pictures, lots and lots of pictures. This is fascinating.
This painting where his hand is.
Okay, remember what I said about the dreams I have about being in Vietnam? That portrait right there. That's exactly what I see in those dreams, yeah. Wow. This is great, man.
Okay, ghost hunters. I think we've probably got most of everybody here who's going to be here. I know a few people who already went up to the antique store, but this is the artist, and I will let him explain about the paintings a little bit.
Well, sure.
Put you on the spot.
Well, no, I'm used to, actually, I've been doing this a long time. I've been a professional artist all my life. The ghost didn't start happening until about 1987. And it became very popular, and then for a long while, people, whenever I'd do a painting, they'd say, okay, where's the ghost? We know there has to be one in here someplace. But specifically, one of the neat things that happened is the Opera House, which is the second image from the left. When I was painting that, I just thought it would be neat to put a carriage in there, and I had a woman riding in the back alone and being driven, so obviously she's got a person of substance, and she's in a long white dress. And I was painting the painting from life, standing on the street, down the street. And Bill Stein, who's going to give you a tour this evening, came along, and he knows all the history of Columbus. His ancestor was the brother of Robert Stafford, who built the Opera House and lived in the house next door.
Oh, he didn't tell me that
Yeah.
part.
So Stafford is his great uncle. So I'm painting away, and Bill comes along, and I said, Bill, I know Stafford got shot around here someplace. Where did it happen? And he said, oh, a few feet from where you have the carriage. And it turns out, as he told me the story, that his wife was wearing a long white dress the day he was shot.
So that's the ghost of the wife in the carriage.
Then when I did the courthouse, I thought I was going to put in Larkin Hope, who shot Stafford. That was going to be on purpose. But everybody kept coming along and saying, look at the neat Confederate ghost. And then I thought, oh yeah, Stafford was a veteran of Hood's Texas Brigade, and he was shot and killed the day they laid the cornerstone for the courthouse. So,
Now, did they go ahead and have the party that night? I know there was supposed to be a big party in the Opera House that night. Do you know that part?
I have no idea.
I'll ask Bill Stein
Bill will
tonight.
know. Bill will know. Bill knows the history of Columbus very well.
Now, Larkin Hope died here, right?
He was shot and killed
sorry.
He was shot
I'm just
in an
backing
alley
up a little.
about 4 doors down where the Parlor Art Center is. And they brought him in here because this was a pharmacy at the time.
So he died in here. These are these walls are what were around him when he died.
And that, Larkin Hope was Buddy Rowe's grandfather or great-grandfather. And Buddy was married to Laura Ann, and Laura Ann Rowe owns the building.
Okay.
So this, when we come back tonight, after we have the tour of the Opera House, it'll be a good idea to get some pictures outside of here tonight, since we know original walls, somebody died here. Somebody important, because he was the Columbus City Marshal. He was running for election again when he was sort of shot and killed right before the election. So, this site has a good likelihood, and especially with the nature of the work that Ken is doing. This is likely to be a place where you're going to see orbs and things. So make sure you get a good number of pictures outside of here. Just be careful of the reflective glass outside when you're taking pictures. But definitely come back by here after we do the tour tonight, or after dark. Because we're going out to the cemetery at 8:30. It'll still be light. You can come back into town and get some pictures outside of here.
Excellent.
Now, Bill can give you the details, but there were a lot of gunfights in Columbus. There were 2 factions that vied for power for about 15 years. And the way they settled things was with a gunfight quite often there. So the painting on the left, my neighbor behind me, his grandfather was shot and killed with a stray bullet in a shootout on the streets of Columbus. And Columbus began to clean up its act because people didn't want to come shop here anymore, because he was from out of town. And that same day, Sam Reese, who was a former sheriff, was killed in that gunfight that killed Ernest Vane's grandfather. But Bill Stein has many more stories than that, because he is very familiar with the history of Columbus.
Could you tell us a little bit about your 9/11 painting?
That was commissioned by Randy Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Randy is president of CDM Resource Management. It's a gas percussion company in Houston, Texas, one of the largest in the state. Mm-hmm. They have heavy Washington and New York investors. $50 million was what Houston Business Journal reported, invested in them. So Randy commissioned the 9/11 piece. He owns the original painting. It's in his office. The entry of their offices is the flag. Mm-hmm. G-clays or canvas reproductions like the one in front are in the police department headquarters in New York, the fire department headquarters in New York, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey's headquarters, Governor Pataki's office, the Bush Presidential Library, Office of Harris County Emergency Management, places like that.
Now, you put real people.
There are 150 portraits in the painting, and among them are some ghosts. And specifically next to George W. Bush, he carries the badge of a man who was a Port Authority Police Department officer who died even though he was off duty on 9/11. And his mother had given his badge to the president. His brother sent me an email and tried to buy some prints from me before Christmas a couple years ago, and I emailed him back and I said, "I'm sorry, you can't buy them. I'm going to give them to you." And he emailed me back and he said, "Okay, I'm taking one, wrapping it, and putting it under my mother's Christmas tree with your name on it." Wow. So I have had response from several of the survivors.
Now, a lot of Ken's paintings are in the book that's on the table here. I own a copy of it, and I love it because there are so many of his paintings which are absolutely wonderful. And, while I would love it if some of you were interested in buying some of his prints, can't think what they're called. Sheet clay, thank you. Prints that he has for sale here. The book also has a lot of prints in it, so you get to have lots of pictures of his in there. Because his work is just so extraordinary. And you can see so many of these here. You can see the ghosts in the pictures. A lot of these same paintings are represented in the book. Pages and pages and pages.
Now the Lincoln piece, I don't know, it's for sale again, but rotisserie for beef and bird. well-known restaurant in Houston had bought 14 paintings from me, and they're one of the ones that Joe sent back for me to resell after he closed that restaurant.
Excellent. Excellent.
Make yourselves at home in Columbus and enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, let me know.
Thank you for having us.
Definitely appreciate it.
How much are you asking for your books right
They're
there?
35 because I'm running out of them.
Okay.
No, the book came
Going
about in an
fast.
interesting fashion. There were two cancer research physicians from Europe,
Okay.
and they were on their way to a conference in San Antonio where they were representing Europe and had been lecturing at MD Anderson, and this is their travel log. And they sent me an email and they said, "Can we put you in our travel log? And we're going to send you some copies of it." So the mold has been broken. I don't have any more of them. And,
Oh, wow.
and
Okay.
they're flying out the door. So
Wow.
Yeah, I love my copy. I keep showing, I actually have it mine in the car so I can show people,
Neat.
because I'm just so pleased with all the pictures in it, to have, to be able to see some of these pictures up close and see the ghosts and the figures.
How much are your prints on that table?
145. They're signed and numbered, limited edition. And the G clays are more expensive.
Do you have a card?
Sure. Have cards over on the counter there. Just help me. Oh, there's here. So
Oh, yeah. Let me get one of them off you. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. I've been painting all of my life. Raised 7 kids as professional artists. And
Here's one of our cards. Has our group address and email on there and everything.
thank you.
Sure.
7 kids. See what it did to me. I just have a blind I have a blind card.
Very well.
Thanks for coming.
This is a great gallery. It really is.
Okay, well, enjoy yourselves here, and I'm going to stroll up to the antique store.
Scanning the roof line for orbs right now. Seeing anything unusual? Are you drawn to anything, Peyton? Getting any? There's a lot of good vibes in here, huh?
I just put the signal that they're curious about us.
Yeah, it's a real positive energy in here, huh?
They are actually very curious about us.
How about you, Shelley? What kind of vibes are you getting in here?
What kind of vibes? I don't know, I'm still tapping in.
Yeah, feels very positive to me.
It does to me too.
Oh,
They won't talk
I
to
never
us.
stand like this.
if it gets too bad, let me know and I'll get you out of
No,
here.
I'm not. I just ignore it.
Okay, don't worry about it. I
I'll
mean,
be passing out.
I'll catch you. Maybe.
They want to talk to us, but they're very hesitant right now. But they're waiting for the timing to be right.
I don't feel right taking pictures of people's pictures.
Well, I mean, you know,
It's not a cool thing to do.
we're not printing anything out here.
I like this. I want to buy this.
Oh, yeah, you know, I have a dream about that a lot, that I'm a soldier in Vietnam. And I was born during the Vietnam War, '68. So I'm wondering if maybe in a past life I was actually a soldier.
You want me to do it?
Oh, nice. More cushion. Okay. Wow. Thanksgiving. I like that. Thanksgiving. But you look at their faces. Those faces. Those faces look familiar. See the gray-haired guy? Even the Indian, you can tell he's not really Indian. I don't know, something was going on here.
It's the same guy, just in different face. It's the same guy.
Very similar.
Now, the
Interesting. Oh, I get it. That might be a self-portrait, the gray-haired guy. That looks an awful lot like him. Oh, he's kind of bald. Do you see something odd about this? You notice something about it? I'm tempted to go drag him over here and ask him. Oh.
They all look similar. I know, he's got a thing for butts and boobs.
Hey, that's artistic. Ooh, did you see Jesus?
Yeah,
That's a good one. Wow, he kind of stands out. Looking at through the viewfinder, it looks almost 3D. Check it out. Look at him through there. He looks 3D.
yeah, he does. He pops
Stands
out at you.
Uh-huh.
Women have short hair.
Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty.
Some of us have temporary hair.
Oh, I like that. Telephone chair. That's nice.
That woman there, short hair in the middle.
Okay, cut. Uh-huh. So I got slightly more than 2 hours of battery. Okay. I forgot to reset my counter. That's okay. It's already 2:47 in the afternoon. I guess that's about right. Well, you know, it could have been worse. The heat could have been a little worse. Y'all ready? You want to?
And I got a card and I got a picture.
Excellent. You gonna bring that with you? Or you want to put it in the car?
Should we put it in the car?
Yeah, we should put it in the car.
Okay. Plus, I don't know if Amy tried to call me back, so.
Oh yeah.
Then my phone
Okay.
is ringing in the middle of phone. I'll be right back.
Here, why don't you, oh my God, it's hot out here. I'm untucking.
Okay, baby. All right. Want me to send you a- I'll touch base with you later. Huh? You don't have a pizza? Okay. Maybe I'll call her. Okay. I'll order you. Wednesday. Yeah.
Recording. Jaywalking. Andy Griffith's gonna give us a ticket. Wow, check it out. Is that a church? Looks Episcopal.
Castle.
Uh-huh. That's a trademark of Episcopal churches. How are we doing? Are we running late here?
Wonderful. No, we were just,
Oh,
is
okay.
Fiona still down there?
I don't think so. I think she moved on.
Okay. Peggy was wondering if, I guess her place is next, and we were wondering if everybody needed to follow us. If that's what we were probably.
Yeah, I'd get with Fiona on that
Okay.
one.
I think she walked right past us then. We just didn't even see her.
You know what she looks like, the red hair? Okay.
Yeah. Peggy was waiting for her, but we didn't see
She's
her walk.
probably indoors. She has a low tolerance for heat.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. So I'd imagine she's down here. Probably. Yeah, that overheats me standing there. Oh, this is cool, man. Oh, check it out. Old barber shop. Man, that brings back memories, my youth. You don't see those anymore. The antique shop. Oh, cool. Where'd everybody go, Rocky?
Is everybody chilling out?
Huh? You don't know?
Rocky, are we lost? Everybody's got a bench.
Oh, there they are.
Bigger than that.
They're over there at the Visitors Bureau.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
I like this castle-looking chapel type thing. Isn't that great? See, we're going to come back through here tonight. This is a long haul we're on today. I should have warned everybody in the email about the length of this.
I knew it was a long one.
Where's everybody at in there? There's Fiona. Okay. Back up the sidewalk. And watch, she'll have us come back down again.
So I'm kind of sticking.
I'm thinking she's headed this way.
You know the antique place with the lift? Right there where it says antiques?
Uh-huh.
In the back left corner is where the lift is, the mortuary.
Oh, that's where we're headed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the opera house. And that was kind of a neat castle-looking turret thing.
Yeah, huh.
It's owned by the Daughters of the Confederacy.
Yeah, used to be the water tower.
Glad to see you're not on crutches. At least you came now.
Yeah, it was a long haul.
Remember, he was the crutch guy, and Galveston.
I remember.
Crutch man.
Oh, bless your heart. Hey, listen, I've been there. I was in a body castle one time.
Mm.
Yeah, I still may have to have a knee replacement though.
I was on the train after you. So I ended up with a split disc.
I'm a cut of the paranormal here. Ghost. Things moving alone by themselves. Okay.
No, but if it did, it wouldn't scare me.
Right. I hear you. Well, that's what we're looking for. We're just looking for small town ghost stories. Just a bunch of hobbyists, really. Nothing professional.
But I have seen them.
Really? Around here, around town, this Columbus area?
Yeah, regardless of where I've lived.
Oh, okay,
I've
okay.
lived as far as San Antonio
Uh-huh,
and then to here. And
okay.
I've
My name's Elmo Johnson, by the way. This is Gloria. That's Rocky.
I know the lady.
Losing names.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you zoom this thing?
Huh?
What button is zoom?
Looks like you're in video mode.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Um,
You know, you can do a video? I hope not.
that'll eat up your memory real quick.
I thought I had it in automatic.
Okay, that looks like photo mode.
You
So
can
all
set
you,
it into medium.
But which button is,
that's the shoot button up there.
I mean zoom.
Oh, zoom. Yeah, that's it. Mhm.
This one?
The blue one. Yeah, that'll press it once and. Oh, huh. Oh, you have to be in full resolution for it to do digital zoom. Take it all the way up to max res in the menu.
Elmo's the expert.
Yeah, that camera's very similar to mine.
Yeah, he recommended this.
Uh-huh. But you have to
Beginner camera.
crank it all the way up. And that's
Okay,
better
that
too
makes sense.
because you get less fake orbs when you're on higher resolution. On low res, you'll get all kinds of dust orbs.
I am really excited to come in here because I have a hard time finding antique paper. So many
Really?
Texas dealers do not carry antique paper.
Oh, books and such.
Yeah.
Right, right.
It's very hard to find, and I have been frantic for it, so I am delighted to find out about this.
Wow. I love old books, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But they can get messy if they're not taken care of. They'll start moving around.
I'm trying to get everybody together so Peggy can explain where she lives, because I'm afraid people are going to get separated and get lost because
Okay.
it's not marked.
You want me to gather them in here? As many as...
Any way we can herd them together.
Okay. Is there still anyone outside? I'm gonna cut this for a second. Is there? That's it. I found her. Thank you for your time. It's good to see you. Nice stuff. I like the tuba. That's what I play. Or is it a baritone? That's a baritone, huh?
Yeah, I think that's a
Yeah, that's a more maybe a marching
did it
tuba.
again.
Did it do it again?
Yeah.
Don't turn it off anymore.
I didn't turn it off.
Snap it open and shut a
Okay.
few times.
One
Okay.
more time.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We'll be back.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time. I'm not in any hurry at all. Oh. There goes my group without me.
Oh, it does.
Shoo! Even the hibiscus is melting. There goes our group without us. Aren't they loyal?
We'll make it.
Yes, we will, because I have directions.
Let's go and get the
Leave,
menu.
yeah, leave it on. Don't turn it off. Okay. I'm afraid it's going to crap out on us.
No battery.
No battery?
No battery.
So we're going to trip back through here tonight.
Bring a napkin with me. How many people did we have total?
29, I think, was the last count, which isn't bad.
My butt cheeks hurt.
Oh. Want me to rub it?
No. That hurt.
Okay, let me turn the camera off.
Yeah, I tried to get one of my kids to come. Yeah, you said he might be down. But she didn't want to go there to the party, so.
We are at Peggy's Ranch.
What y'all want to do. I've been told that in my house, upon reading that I've got an energy portal in one of the rooms. What it'll do sometimes is hum. If you stand over it, if you're really sensitive to the energy, it opens a lot of doors to things to come in. If it wasn't just, if it was just me, I'd play crazy. But we've been here for 18 years. I've been here for 18 years. And my kids all grew up here, and they've all had numerous experiences. My grandson just recently was 4, but when he was 2, from the time before that, he'd crawl and he'd go into this little room and just run out. He wouldn't play in this room. And he'd be looking behind him as he was crawling, coming running to us and stuff. When he was about 2 and a half, he was laying in bed with me one night, and he was talking to my ceiling. And I told him, Kevin, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. He kept on talking. Well, when my kids were little, we named one of the entities Michael, who was about a 14-year-old. Played tricks on the girls many years. But we can't talk about it since, the kids have gotten grown and left the house. Well, here Kevin was sleeping with me, and I said, who are you talking to? And he looked at me and said, Michael. And it just chills just went down my back. And I thought, okay, well, tell Michael good night and roll over and go to sleep. And that's exactly what he did. Well, the next
morning I called my daughter and said, please does Kevin have a Michael, a little friend at play or something, you know, please. No, he doesn't. Great. I have a horse, a painted horse that it's one of the play horses that I came when I got Michael. And it stands up on the wall when you go into this room. And when Michael's wanting somebody to know that he's here, he'll throw it across the room. And it's been done repeatedly. So now that it's been kind of quiet, the kids are out and stuff, the horse has stayed there, never moved out. So we'll see, if you want to see him or not today. But anyway, we can go in here and then we'll go across to the stables, and there's tons and tons of stories.
You're gonna have a whole group of people troop through your house?
I don't care.
All right.
Made afterwards, huh?
Here we go.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, by the way. This is very interesting. Bee. Let the bee out. Oops, sorry.
So Fiona, I'm interested in what you have to say. Yeah?
Fiona's interesting, isn't she?
Yes. So good to have you here with us.
Ooh, this is nice.
It's nice room. Now, I do have a lot.
Switch to night shot here.
Heard in my bedroom. Like, even when we were doing Reiki and the woman was tuning me, we were in this room here, and she kept on telling me, "You've got a radio in your room?" And I said, "No." She said, "Yes, you do." And I said, "No." Wow. Yeah.
Too hot out there.
Yeah, I'm starting to melt down a little.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to alternate indoors and outdoors.
Good thinking, too.
Well, it was pretty selfish.
Purely selfish. Oh, man.
What's going on over here? A toy just started singing. It just started singing on its own? The toy just started talking all by itself.
They want you to know. But this right where you're standing is where the energy.
It was a pig toy. Do you have a pig toy in here?
There's a big toy in there, but yes, but it will only do that when.
Yeah, no one touched it. It just started kind of oinking at us.
And the kids haven't been here in probably a week and a half, so.
That was weird.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
I had a refrigerator. That's where I like it. Are you ready?
A little rare toy. Oink, 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 oink.
That's oink.
It just walked in here and it started singing from this.
Where's my mommy?
I'm right here, baby.
Right behind you. Oh, man. I'm ready for the afternoon shower.
Which I am totally enjoying. Yes, me too. It's like, I don't like the energy, but I'll take the cold.
You doing all right now, Mom?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Doing fine, Peyton. Don't say that. I haven't passed out on a ghost hunt yet.
Alright. I'll be cool.
You got your night shot on, Luke? Kick that night shot on. Yeah, you got yours on. Yeah, there we go. Wham! Luke, you got more height than I do. Do this. Put it up high. Plus it airs out your armpit.
I can't really do it with this vest on.
Yeah, what's with the vest, man? Aren't you about the heat stroke?
I was gonna hook this to it, but that didn't work. No, I'm hot.
In case y'all are wondering, we're looking for evidence right now. This area is supposed to be active.
One of the people said that there are Indians buried on this land.
I felt, okay, when you're telling me what I just said, and
And,
then all that, I feel
I just back here.
big
And
time.
I just felt that the spiritual gathering was from the top.
That room right there definitely had.
To the right? Okay.
I mean, here, yeah.
Uh-huh. It's not so nice in here.
Feels good in here.
Yeah.
Definite cool spot.
Mm-hmm.
And over here, no, it was back right over here.
May have moved on. There's a lot of people in
I just
here.
felt some energy in here.
We're-
Oh, it was big time a minute ago. I mean, you should have seen it. It was like,
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere.
We're either gonna feed it or we're gonna scare it off.
All right, hello. Yeah, it's here. I just felt something.
And, but it's right, it was right back
You
in this
feel it
area
right
over
before you
here.
hit the door.
Yeah.
Right as you're
And
walking
then-
in.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on, talk to us now. We are open-minded. We are ghost hunters, so please talk to us.
Michael.
I don't have any audio going.
Oh, he wants to talk to
I
me.
forgot to
Okay.
charge my iPod.
And now he's all over me.
Shame on
Wonderful.
you.
I've been living on the run for a while now.
There goes from
Yeah, you got it
fair
right,
to fair,
right
huh?
there.
He wants to talk to us.
Who has the tape recorder? Devin.
Well, I do have audio going on this.
It's
wanna come in here
it's
real
so
quick?
curious about us that it wants to know all about us.
Right here. I'm just walking there for a second. It's, I mean, it's not going away. It's like right here. Right.
Oh, don't sit on the bed. They don't want you.
I'm gonna move out of the way so that people can feel this.
It's making the notion as if it wants to join our group.
Come on in. Does he know how to use a computer?
Well, they might. Well, they are very.
He's been
What's the word for it?
Yeah, there are. There is a,
Electronic.
yeah, there is a phenomena of
I wonder what
spirits
your Michael's in.
infesting electronic devices like computers.
Oh, that would be super.
Problem is, you switch the power off, you
Well,
lose the
I just
ghost.
felt that the Indians have gathered and they come and talk.
Or he
to us.
knocks our group off.
I feel
Right.
Indians, big time.
Meet up.
Big time.
Somebody
And
wrote
then
something
let's back
backwards on
on.
the wall. It says
Uh,
They're humbling
YMEESH.
themselves among us.
Yeah, see that.
Does
They're
anybody
very
know
curious
what
and they know that
YMEESH
we're
stands
very
for?
wise people.
Y
We're not here to be
M
much
E
of
C H.
balls.
No, that's EE. See,
Do you smell?
how's it folks?
It's in glow-in-the-dark paint.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's
it's okay.
facing this way. So it's like,
My goal is to
One of them
actually
just
get
stepped
people
forward.
in the shot
One of them just stepped
because
forward,
I
they
find
come
more
up.
phenomena happens around
Does
people.
anyone have a tape
So
recorder?
I try to get people in the shot,
got a tape
especially in the
recorder.
cemetery at night. I need something to focus on because I'll go out of focus in the dark.
Michael.
What is
So
your
often
name?
I'll point it at people, just to bring it in the shot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not unusual at all.
Uh,
That's not an IR
Did you
camera,
die
is
here?
it? Yeah.
Did he die here?
were you part of an ancient American Indian tribe on this land? Are there many of you here?
Ooh. You feel it?
I saw something.
It's like, yes.
Did you
there
see
is.
it? Did you see some of the weird things on the screen?
No, but I feel it.
They're very curious about me. I keep feeling this curiosity towards me.
Because you're open.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're open.
I think we could talk. She could probably see him. She could close her eyes and see him.
And one of them is acting as if I'm their brother or something.
Weird.
Feel it, Johnny? You feel it right in the doorway? Feel anything?
Yeah. Yeah, my heart's racing. But as soon as I stepped into the doorway, my heart started racing. And my heart was normal just when I
No, I
walked in
can't.
the
I
hallway.
just feel it from my heart, from my soul. When you're involved in all the spiritual stuff, as long as I am, your
As soon as we get to
soul wakes up
Okay.
and
I'm sorry.
becomes like a walkie-talkie, back and forth between the worlds. I even receive signals from the Lord Christ Jesus every now and then.
Really?
But that's another issue.
Far out.
But
Okay.
let me
What's
answer the
wrong?
question.
started
Was this a site
You were in
of
there
an
for
ancient
that
ceremonial
one.
site
Don't put it on the bed.
by
Pig?
campfire?
They don't like it.
When we walked in, the little playpen with the toys, And when the toys started.
Oh, the toy pig. I heard that. I thought you meant real pig.
Anyone else want to ask some questions?
See if you can feel out a name, Peyton.
Can you give us a name?
Oh, it's a long name. It's kind of thunderous and if not sacred.
Is it Indian?
I think so.
I would
Native?
think so. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Native American.
Oh, we are talking very sacred, very honorable name. Very, very honorable.
What is it?
I'll try to grasp it.
Just let it roll out.
Word after word, whatever they say, you repeat.
Let it roll out.
It's just it's something really ancient. It's a long word.
It's like Pucha train. Pucha.
It's as ancient. It's as ancient as the rivers around here. It's something that holy.
Can you spell it?
I can't spell it.
Are you hearing it or are you seeing it?
I'm seeing it and feeling it. I'm sensitive, but I'm not that good at it. Not yet.
Well, it takes you time.
Well,
I'm doing the best I can here.
Does he
Doing good.
Does he know how to spell it?
Okay, Peyton, clear your mind. Just clear your mind. Now just say something. What's coming to your mind? Anything. Just spit it out. Don't think about it. Spit it out. Just say it. Say it.
Remedios.
Okay.
It's a word that has a very thunderous meaning.
I see fire.
Yeah.
I see fire.
Mm-hmm.
I see burning.
This guy. It's a guy that you don't want to mess with.
Okay.
Is he real strong?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Does his dad
He's very strong, very blunt, very much to the point. You know.
Dowsing rod.
And somebody came in here and smelled something.
Look, they're crossing.
What did you smell? What was it you smelled?
See? Look.
I've never smelled anything like
Was it like a burning smell?
right here. It just.
There is now he's interested in this. He wants to know more about us. It's more like we are welcome
I just
here.
asked her what was in this
From
room,
what I
and she said,
understand.
this is the room.
Yeah, I don't feel anything bad. I feel intense.
I'm still
not
very
anything bad.
new to this, but I'm doing the best I can.
And remember, we just want to read it. We don't want to summon it.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
Let's not summon anything.
No. And if you feel anything like
He
it's
loves
trying,
us.
if you feel anything like it's
And
trying
is this
to,
the
let
Michael
me know.
now?
I'll try to help
Michael?
you with that.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
Is this Michael?
It's that area
But
right
if
over
he's
here.
trying to take control, let me know.
What does that do? Oh, it's whenever it picks up
He wants to talk to us. It's kind of like a bunch of American Indians who wants to sit down at a campfire, just kind of network. You know, it's like, hey, let's talk. It's time to order out pizza.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Pizza and cup.
Yeah, now she's seeing
Crossing
fire,
over with
you're
Peyton.
seeing lightning, so it has something to do with light, like some kind of strong light.
No, I see like fire, like burning. Like I can see like the flames, they're burning.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the impression I got. I didn't really get anything big
We
here.
are.
Nothing big happened to me so far. I'm just
My heart's
observing.
racing as soon as I walked through the door,
Yeah.
and it's still going.
It's still too, my knees are weak.
They think that we are very bizarre, unique people.
Well, we are. Couldn't be more accurate.
How hot it is outside?
Okay.
As soon as I
I'm gonna
came
pull
right
out
about
here.
there,
Excuse me, ma'am.
I mean, it was like
me?
the chills went.
You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah.
There you are. You should go in there and feel this out. There's a lot of people saying they're getting a bunch of stuff in there.
I'm gonna wait and check the EMF.
Anything back here?
We love you too.
I guess if enough people sit on the bed.
What do you want me to do?
One of them wants to come through.
Okay, there it goes again. Oh, there it is again. It's this area. I can't get in that area.
How are you doing? Okay. Are you picking up on anything? No. I didn't really get anything either, but they're saying they are.
You're welcome to talk to us, but you're not welcome to take over our bodies.
And the owner claims this is active here. So she's seen stuff.
I'm sure there is.
Mm-hmm.
They really want to know a whole lot about us.
Why isn't anyone like this area? Is this evil or something?
We must really impress them.
No, it seems to be this room everybody's drawn to.
I like this. Vortex?
Yeah, isn't that interesting, the difference in the energy between the two rooms?
Right, you can see which room everybody's
Yeah,
drawn
everybody's
to.
going right into that one.
Everyone's going to this one.
Yeah, I came down here and I went, oh, that's, nice clean energy. And then I go to this one, it's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
So she's gone out to the barn. She's going to be telling her stories.
Oh, okay.
Peggy has gone out to the barn.
We're going to do the barn.
What is that red light?
I want to get in
That's the thermometer he's using.
Let's pull out and hit the barn.
There's a couple that's supposedly out there. The Wrights.
I'm going to stay
There's a
here.
couple that's supposedly out there. Their last name was the Wrights.
Okay.
And then there's 26 horses also died out there.
26?
In a fire.
Of,
Back in
in a
1985,
fire.
it was a fire it was a racetrack fire. And
In
26 horses.
85. Wow.
85 or 86, but I believe it's 85.
I found that spot.
Did you find it? Oh, good. He said he's got an EVP from Wilson.
Right, right. I want to hear that. Right now, we got to hit the barn.
Pig. Talking pig.
Thanks so much for your
But
help.
hang on to it, and we'll get to it in a minute.
Is there quite a few more, or is it?
There's a handful. They're having trouble tearing themselves from that bedroom. And we noticed that one bedroom nobody's really drawn to.
It's not.
But that one, everybody wants in it. Yeah. That's a pretty good indicator that something's going on. Yo te quiero, Taco Bell.
Is anyone... are there any stories about...
People coming out. You're in the way.
About any...
Yo quiero, Taco Bell.
I told you
Yeah.
at Newport I was
Yeah, watch out.
No wonder.
Yeah.
What?
It's an Indian campground. I got the arrowheads I've got several arrowheads that we found in the horse feeder.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
They were making fun of me. As soon as we pulled in the gate,
She
I said,
told
I
me.
see Indians. There's Indians everywhere. And they were teasing me, going, we're not even there yet. I said, I'm not talking about being there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this land.
Right.
There were Indians.
It's an Indian campground, yes.
Well, I think I just made contact with a very fierce warrior who now likes us.
This is my piece here. I've been here, like I said, for 18 years. But when I'm here, nothing can get me. And it's been that way the whole time. I knew when I got here this was mine and I'm supposed to be here. Even with all that's going on, the only thing, and that's why this is so weird for me, the only thing that bothers me is my born one. I just cannot go in it. I can't fix it up. I fixed the other two that's by its side. We've had numerous, like I said, sightings and everything there. But there's something in born one. Well, I've cleansed it 3 times, but I've just learned now that you're supposed to do it 5
Was
on
it the
evil.
Karenko Indians that were here?
I'm not sure. I'm really not. Now, we also have a couple that lived here that's buried here someplace. They were way back in the beginning, and they're called the Wrights. Now, they will come out, and we've had people see them. I personally haven't, but my neighbors have, and my daughter has, and then now going to be son-in-law. And he was a non-believer, so that's kind of, when they come, that's when that happens. So,
Now, I heard somebody say that 26 horses died.
26 horses were burned in the barns in front of mine.
Oh, okay.
It was about in '86 when the races were here. The
Right.
barns were set supposedly suspiciously, and those died. Now, we have witnessed being out here with the horses, and I'll be in the house and stuff, gone to bed, flat asleep, and wake up hearing the horses running. So my first thing is, oh God, one of my horses is out. So I come running out, and all of them are sleeping. But it's enough to wake me up.
Wow.
So they're still here. We had a 30-year-old horse here one time that kept on, we brought him in, there was no other horses over there, and he kept on looking over that fence and just went in and went in and went in. And I told my husband, we were keeping him for somebody, I told my husband, I said, I hope he ain't talking to those dead horses because he's fixing to cross if he is. I mean, he just wouldn't, he just wouldn't hush, and there was no horses there. So he knew. We can walk over there if that's...
I don't have the bug bomb with me, so watch where you step.
You'll probably like the little one.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Cue Mr. Ed music. A horse is of course a horse. Yeah. Yeah, I like the little potbelly stove. That's cool.
Yeah. Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, baby. How are you? You doing okay? You doing all right? Yeah. You're a pretty guy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Hi, Eddie. How you doing? Hi there. How you doing?
He's a pretty one. Yes, he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying to eat. I came at you from the side. I'm sorry. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, look at the pony. It's a pygmy. Hey. Hi. Hi. How are you? Looking good. Looking good. Wow, he's got a smile. Look at his smile. Look at us. Show us that smile. Show us that smile.
That's a mama. Not a boy.
Yeah. You're pretty.
He does? Do you like people? Do you not like people?
Oh, we got another barn back here. It's like if I ever hit the lotto, this is where I'd live. This is it. Of course, I'd have a bigger house, but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is great.
Man, this.
Isn't it just awesome?
Only thing missing is a great big old fish pond.
Yeah. Swimming hole. That's what we need right now, a swimming hole. The whole group could strip to their skivvies and go for a dive. Okay, the expendable ones have been left behind now. Okay, doing good. Man, it's like beach in the middle of the woods. That's all right. What do you call them little short horses? A Shetland?
The Shetland ponies?
Yeah, Shetland ponies.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Beer tabs out here.
I'd be worried if there weren't.
Shoes on. I feel like sand. That sand's hot.
It is.
Mm.
Go through the shoes.
I can
That's
feel
more
it.
glass right
Oh man.
What? I got 2 other pairs of shoes with me.
Please note the inappropriate footwear.
For him, that's fine. I got 2 pairs of tennis shoes with me. For
Okay.
pairs and stuff.
You know what brought me to that was Shelley's daughter. We were at that murder house that night in Galveston. She was standing in a pile of plate glass wearing sandals.
Yeah.
No, I brought tennis shoes from the cemetery earlier.
Okay, I'll tell you. You never know. But anyway, he said when he worked here for them, that he was sent across the Mexican border to pick up wetbacks to come back. When he would do that, they would give them a month to work here, and they were supposed to pay this couple back. When they didn't, they were shot and buried here. So that explains a bunch of it.
So they would bring people over and work them for a month?
When they weren't paid back.
How is this paid back?
Yeah.
That's what they would pay them.
In that first month, they wouldn't, you know, if they didn't pay anything back to them. Right. Well, they were also, up until maybe 5 years ago, they were still running them through here. And when I didn't have, I had this property for 18, and then I just bought this piece about 4 years ago. They were kept in here until somebody from Houston could come pick them up. So this was a normal. but there's a lot of things that's gone on throughout the, years. But y'all know that
Horse heaven. That's what the sign says.
he was prancing a minute ago.
That's right. You should have an outside fan.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
inside. Look here.
Yeah, indoor fan outside. I've had them do that to me before. Yeah,
Because it's not made for outside.
it's plastic.
Or wood, and you get moisture.
Oh, yeah.
True. Well, you see stuff like here. Look here. Burn.
Yeah, yeah.
See right there?
This is the site of the fire, I'm assuming.
Yep. All across of that.
Mm-hmm. Must have burned pretty hot.
It's that wood like this. It'll take long to burn it to the ground.
Okay, here we go.
If we could walk all the way back, you'd really feel it back there. But it's up here, it's a little bit lighter, like I said, I've cleansed it 3 times. It's a little bit lighter than it was, but it's still not to where I want to work.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't slip on me, I'm wet.
Oh, it's bending. Too big.
What do you think? Getting anything, Peyton? Ooh, aside from 130 degrees.
Getting hot.
There's
No wonder the horses don't come in here.
there's some history here, and it's deep. It's deep and it's very hush hush.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can feel it.
It's what? What do you think?
There's some history here. It's deep and it's
good
very hush hush.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see.
Very sad.
Yeah, yeah. There's some things that go on this land that no one knows about. That's what happens in the country.
Well, you can see the ground's charred from the fire. 26 horses burned to death here. Imagine that energy release, you know. Horses, you know, there is no creating or destroying energy, only transferring it. And when you have the energy of 26 horses released all at one time, you're looking at an explosion of energy.
There is energy in this among us.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as strong as what I felt in the house, but it's here.
I need you to look at the recording I did and hold the camera.
I don't doubt it a bit.
Because when energy is released and it has nowhere to go, it just kind of lingers. It's what you call a residual energy. It means it resides here.
Well, spirits have been known to manipulate energy.
Getting anything?
I did. I got one little there. And then I took about 4 more pictures after that.
Uh-huh. Nothing? I would say that's a true orb if you didn't get any follow-ups on it. Yeah.
It's a nice round shape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, solid looking too. That's a good camera. Are you at 5 megapixels or 4?
It's 5, but it's not. This is like $100 camera. Fix it
Right.
by something.
Yeah.
It's got a zoom. It has an internal zoom, but it doesn't have.
That's what mine has.
Maybe these horses don't want to come in here because it's just dying hot.
That's the theory at the moment.
Oh, I saw something happen again.
What are y'all looking at?
The energy field. In the camera
A spirit was involved.
I'm gonna need a hose.
This filming. I was talking and something will be heard.
It happened twice. Can you see it?
Mm.
Can you see the thing okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll get to it in a minute. You'll see it. Kind of like electrical interference.
All I gotta do is open my.
There you go.
You see it?
See it? You got something there.
And I got you recorded though, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you got something.
And that happened again too.
Well, I was asking questions too, you know.
So.
This thing for like 30 at a resale shop.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that fit me.
Hey, that's cool, man. You got all the pockets you need, you know. Welcome to life on the hot-ass farm.
Luckily, they have these cool-ass shades.
Yeah.
Need to be in the winter.
Oh, you got him to come up to you?
I bet you if I walk up to it, it's gonna walk away.
He doesn't like me. Slowly, Luke.
See, yeah.
That's what it is. He's female-oriented. Hey.
There's never been a horse. You're outnumbered. Ever. That would not come to me.
I've noticed that these groups tend to be about 80% women.
Ah.
Oh, he wants to run. He's a runner. Wonder if he's ever pulled any races. That's like a quarter horse, isn't it?
I think she's small to race.
Well, a quarter horse is quarter size of a thoroughbred.
Oh, okay.
A thoroughbred's a full-size one.
Looks
And
like
they're
he is
big.
because the quarter horses have the shorter legs.
Mm-hmm. I think a thoroughbred, the only difference between that and a Clydesdale is in the hoof, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, that lady there with the Down syndrome, she.
Deborah.
Yeah, she was having issues with that room. Of course, you saw that, and something just told me to try to clear the doorway for her.
Uh-huh.
And I did, and she was able to walk through without the dowsing rods crossing and without her getting zapped.
Really? Wow. Cool. You pulled some Reiki there. That's what that is.
I pulled
That's
some
Reiki.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. That'll work too. Where's Shell?
I think
Still in there? I gotta keep.
she may have found some shade. Yeah, we need to keep an eye on her.
She's not doing good. I
Yeah,
forgot
she
to get her
put up a good
gum.
for me. She's not telling me that she's not feeling well, but I could see it.
Yeah, me too.
At times when it's that way. But it comes and goes. The strength I have, because it was so strong and the lights were so strong and doing this constantly, I did come out on a full moon. It just felt like the right thing to do. And I did an affirmation for all the people that did in their lives here for whatever reason, and tell them I appreciated them being here for me and protecting me as they have done, and that you know, that I just appreciate it, and for them to know they're welcome as long as there's no evilness in it, you know. And from that time it kind of eased a little bit, but then with the moon pull, it would go.
Really?
So I know that
big, small,
you know, I'm
massive.
working on
No, not too
like
massive.
There's like
It's
this general
kinda-
theory that sometimes solar
It
activity
started
may affect
slow
it.
and
Do you
then just
find
kinda
any other
built up.
times
And then just kinda
that it elevates
went away.
aside from
You're
the
like,
full
"Ooh."
moon or new moon?
Yeah, and it also, I have a sister that lives in New Mexico, and
I don't
I
like
can call
feeling
her,
that.
and she's real
So when
energy
it
sensitive
happens,
too, and she does all this
Happens
stuff.
on these a lot.
To
everyone, not just psychics. It happens to
When it's
everyone.
happening to me, it happens to her.
Trying to
And
get
I don't know if
you
y'all got it or
you just
not,
feel
but
it, just
Katrina
do it.
happened
It's a rush
3 days
of
after
energy,
Katrina,
is what it
was
is.
heavy. It was
Kind of
deathly,
cold.
and I mean, I'm talking
Might
like,
leave your hair standing
well,
up.
I called her and I said, man, it's so heavy. What, you know, what's going on? And I wasn't thinking Katrina, you know. And she
You
said,
can't really see it.
we're getting it too. She
Okay.
said, we think it's Katrina.
Let's go in here.
Well, that would make
The
sense
sweat
because
lodge.
it kind of just
Actually, it's not so bad anymore.
Okay.
Okay, now watch. See how I've been getting these pictures, and you can see them, okay? Dust, 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 dust. Okay, you can see them. Now watch. Now I started standing there in the same spot, taking pictures. Taking pictures. And I started feeling something start coming up to me, and look, it's dark all of a sudden, and the flash went off.
Oh.
Okay, and at the last minute, I saw like a figure, like a head figure, and I didn't get it though because I took the picture first. And I think the next one was like some orb-looking thing. Oops.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Wow.
Hang on a second, it did it again, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Hang on.
Wow.
And then it does it again. See how clear that is?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now look, it started coming up again.
Yeah, mental note. Got to put that up in the album. That series of shots. Oh my God.
It could be.
Oh my God.
See how
I've lost 5 pounds since we started.
You have to look at it this way.
See, it did it again.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, see, that's what it normally looks like.
Right. They're going to go to the people that are most sensitive. They're not going to fight to try to get through to you, and they're not meaning anything against you. They're going to go to the ones that are already open, they can fit through.
Wow.
So there's so many people in here. They're not.
Cool. Good stuff, Shell. Good stuff.
She said it's the area right there, right?
Yeah. Well, you see the charred ground. This is where those 26 horses were burned alive. Imagine the energy explosion when they died. You know, 26, you know, the kitten, the release the kitten gave you, imagine 26 horses. Yeah, race horses at that. They were racers.
Yeah. To me, it's an that's what I feel when I first met
Right there.
We've known each other all our lives. We today. Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't want to talk about it because they feel everybody will think you're crazy.
Yeah,
exactly.
I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, hang in there.
I'm hanging.
Yeah. If you feel the slightest bit weak, let me know. I'll get you out of here and in the
Actually, I got
AC.
pretty cool in there.
Really?
You know, at first it was hot and all of a sudden just started feeling
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah, my mom's turkey
all the time. Of course, I love animals and animals love me.
When I travel,
If there's
Sorry, I forgot
animals-
your gum.
when it's raining, hard to find
What is my breath?
I'll get the whip.
No. Yeah, it's about to kill me.
Thank you, Mom.
See, that's, I was telling my grandmother blows my light bulb out over the kitchen sink. And I have a daughter, that one of my daughters has 3 little boys, and she's raising them by herself. And
Time's it getting to be? It is 4:08. Okay. We're going to have to regroup at the Opera House pretty soon here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's hear this baby.
before he's getting too rough with the boys, she'll come in.
What's the best kind of camera to get?
It'd be right after this.
Sony Handycam with Night Shot Plus. It's a 0 lux. It would thin out our crowd a little, I'm sure.
Wow. Was that it?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
Right after you said it'll thin out the crowd a little bit, you'll hear it.
Are you ringing? You're ringing, Rocky.
It'll be all right.
What's the best kind of camera to get? Sony Handycam with Night Shot Plus. It's a 0 lux. It would thin out our crowd a little, I'm sure. Yeah.
Sounds like a skip in the tape, huh?
Well, it sounds to me like it says, think so.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I got it on this. I'll listen to it a few times later on and see what I can get out of that.
My sister's
Oh.
got a recording in Schulenburg.
Oh,
at,
okay.
At the Von Minden.
Right?
And she had left her tape recorder on the stage and started walking out. You could hear her walking away, you could hear the doors shut, and then you can hear them talking, and all the background noises were normal, but the voices were slow, and it sounded just like they were saying, "That's the bitch that's taking the pictures."
Oh, wow.
And I was like, whoa. I said, Debbie, they don't like you there.
Yeah, I've heard
Because
that's a
she'd go,
pretty
"Wow."
dark place.
Oh, yeah, she used to get all kinds of stuff, and she stayed in this one room where it was a haunted room. Oh, my gosh, look at this. It's standing straight
God,
up.
you gotta send that to us. We want to hear that one.
But, yeah, I put that on my computer. And I want to speed it up more, but you can hear like the banging sounds. They're all normal, but the voices are.
It's over, Rover. We're out of here.
Non-human to me.
Oh, it's scary.
Come on, boy.
Like non-human.
And I told
Come on,
my
boy.
sister, don't go
Says,
there.
who are you? Who the hell are you? Yeah, he's after the bugs. How's it going, Elma? You hanging in there okay?
That's it. It didn't feel like right here, but it was like right where the shoes were passing by.
Y'all taking pictures? Getting any audio? Anything?
Just in there, I got a bunch of orders, but I think it might
Yeah.
have been dust.
Yeah, there's a lot of dust in there. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, that temperature's something else.
She's got the tape pulled out.
I
Get it, get it, get it, get it, sick it, get it,
He actually saw
get it,
what I've been trying to tell
get it,
him for years.
get
He
it.
actually got to see the Victorian woman walk down
It's a bee's nest up there.
He thought it was me. He thought I had gotten up and was walking down the hallway, and I told him, I said, I was asleep, and I don't wear Victorian.
Debbie, I was telling them about your recording about
All right,
the Von
cut.
Minden.
Oh yeah, I actually got the one I did EVP that they were like. I mean, it's very strange. It sounds very noise, and he goes, "Where's the bitch that's taking the pictures?"
Oh, wow.
Von Minden in Schulenburg?
Yes, yes.
She went there and left her tape recorder on the stage and walked away.
There's a vortex up there in room 2. Well, I call it 2 because the 9 fell off. And so up in that room, I got
29.
It's 29.
Yeah,
And
mhm.
so when I go up there, in the kitchen area, I was zapped, and I hated that room. I hated going in there. And I got a picture from the outside, looking up at the windows. I have a picture of a woman, and then in the next picture there is a little boy. Well, in the room,
For a queen, for Queen Pen.
Oh, okay.
Casting party, and Queen Pen is the name of the full-featured film they're trying to do.
I guess this is what's left of us.
Really? Everybody left already?
We lost a couple. They had to go to work.
Yeah, I know. I've got BJ marked off, and then I've got Nancy marked off.
And I think Peggy stayed home.
Peggy?
She's the owner of the ranch.
Okay.
Tour in Galveston?
Yeah, she stayed home. So Candy and Beth stayed too?
I wouldn't take the
Did Kim leave?
Well, it'd be easier to check off the ones that are here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Right here we got, that's Katie from Katie, and
I like how you remember
that Katie's easy to remember. Katie from Katie.
It's my girlfriend's name, Katie and Katie.
Ah, okay. Okay, here we are at the Opera House / Convention Center / bank.
And you done changed shirts?
Yes, ma'am.
Sweat out of the last one?
I sure did. It left me. Do you still have your money on you? Because I think this is where we pay the.
Yeah, this is $2. Yeah.
You got yours on you? Okay, because I don't have any change. This is where we pay the $2, isn't it?
I guess. She'll be out in a minute.
Okay.
If it's free, that's okay.
Nothing is free in life, son, except love.
Sneak it out.
Love is free.
Let's get married and start paying.
Yeah, well, that's true.
There you go. Got a woman agreement.
The donation giveaway.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Anybody got?
Are y'all sure?
Put about $2 in there and find out if it's funny.
Well, I'd hate to put 2 in here and then have them ask us for 2 more.
Give me one of your bucks. Give me what? $4. Give me one of your $4. Well, I'm okay. Well, I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay.
You got it?
Here you go. I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I get one of these.
Okay.
My mind is going.
I saw that dollar go down your shirt, Kim. That was slick.
The ghost manifested after we left the antique store.
Is that right?
Yeah, he came up and he was talking to him and everything, and he looked up and she disappeared. And the woman that he was supposed to be helping was way back in the corner.
Wow.
And then there was a chiming noise in the back of the, right where the lift is. And he said there's nothing back there that can chime.
Oh, wow. Now, see,
He was pretty excited.
we were like the last ones out, and it did feel a little creepy in there. I mean, there was a little energy going on. Mhm.
So he was very excited that something like that happened. Of course, we were all gone, but
Oh
we
yeah.
got to hear it. So.
That's the way it always works.
But that was exciting. The dowsing rod thing,
Johnny.
Peggy's was fabulous.
Uh-huh. She's trying to keep track of everyone. Yeah, I know.
So Tanya's turning on the lights and everything for us.
Cool.
And
How the
I told her
hell?
that we just need the light version of the tour. We mostly want to be able to take pictures and get a sense of the energy and stuff.
Excellent, excellent. You've done a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mhm. Hey everybody, she's the one that made this happen. Mhm.
I have a lot of fun doing this. I mean, that's why I do it, is because it is fun. And if I can share this, I'm delighted to be able to share this. Thank you all for coming out. I mean, to be able to share this with so many people is fabulous, because then it makes it worthwhile putting something like this together.
Mhm.
So I'm delighted.
Yeah.
And also Elmo deserves a hand, because this is his group and he makes it happen.
Okay.
And Johnny, who's doing all the paperwork here.
Johnny, man, Johnny's doing the newsletter, she's doing the weather, she's doing the rosters. Shelly's taking care of business. Taking care of business. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, you know, they're doing everything I don't want to do, basically. Well, nothing. I was talking about Johnny. She's doing all the stuff that I don't have time on.
Y'all done a great job.
Mhm.
Yes, they have.
Is it working?
I'm working on it.
Give it a couple of quick flicks. Do it again. Snap.
Well, yeah, Peggy and her friends are still out there.
Did you bring yours?
No, but I know where it's at, and we need to get all that set up with the disk for the computer and all that stuff. What did you do? Just flip open it?
Yeah, I gave it a good snap open. Do it. Snap.
We're missing, I haven't seen Devonna and Angela. Is there
Give me.
Well, the thing is, you know, they got to see a lot of cool stuff even if they didn't get this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee has work.
Work.
Good pictures.
5 people?
Sweated on it.
Second time tonight.
Third.
Third?
Right.
I'll email you the good one.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Eating your batteries? Hers gets eaten a lot of
Third
times.
time tonight this camera's crashed.
Not a huge surprise with all the energy we've got around
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's what you did for. What'd you
That is very good.
It's not a battery. Okay.
It's not the batteries.
Batteries?
No.
We just put some in. They're in correctly. We double checked that one.
And there was a man there who had a ferry and a couple of buildings and some business there. And so that was really sort of the original settlement. Eventually it migrated in this direction and became what is known as Columbus. Around 1836, 1835, 1836, really about started in 1835, during Texas' struggle from independence from Mexico, we began to get a lot of activity in this area. Columbus is in the 28-county region known as the Texas Independence Trail region. And that's really the struggle and the final battle, obviously from the Alamo down to San Jacinto. But all of these counties in between had a lot of skirmishes and actually brought people into the battle, and they ended up going down to San Jacinto and, of course, winning Texas. But at that time, Sam Houston's army came through, as did the Mexican army, and Sam Houston began burning the towns along this area to keep the soldiers from the Mexican army from quartering in those buildings and using the supplies. And it was a very tragic time for Central Texas. Many, many, many settlers died during the flight. Of course, there were still Indians out there. It was very harsh conditions. And they left basically with what they could carry on their back. And we had one of our historic homes here, there's the DeLue Harris house. The woman who lived there was a child at the time, and she wrote her reminiscences and became pretty well known as a result of having actually documented that flight. And the flight actually became known in Texas history as the runaway scrape. So if you go through Texas, you may hear about the runaway scrape, in other places. But we were actually right in the middle of that. And ironically, Sam Houston's army camped right on one side of the river, and the Mexican army camped on the other in this area. And if you ever see the new movie, The Alamo, they actually, Dennis Quaid's character, Sam Houston, goes out to the map and says, we're going to camp right here, Beeson's Crossing, and that's actually Columbus. So that was our little, they didn't use the word Columbus because at the time we didn't have that name, but that was it. So if you ever see that movie, you'll be able to refer back. We're not sure how the city of Columbus arrived at being called Columbus. Right about the time that our city was renamed, or actually named, a book had been written about Christopher Columbus. And so you started seeing cities of Columbus cropping up all over the country. And there is some supposition that that's probably how we were named in honor of him as a result of that book having been written. But there's no documented evidence that that's the case. So, we get asked a lot if we were named after Christopher Columbus, and we can only assume that that's the case. But unless you've heard otherwise, that was what I heard from Bill. And he is the ultimate historian, so I'm a little nervous the fact that you're going to go see Bill Stein tonight. So if anything I say, I'm trying to make sure I say exactly the way Bill was, because he absolutely knows this county like the back of his hand. And anything that you want to know, he'll be able to tell you.
And it's got to be correct. The details have got to be correct.
Yeah, he'll absolutely tell you when things are just made up or if there's no evidence. But anyway, so of course we had the Civil War in the 1860s, and then you skip ahead to the 1880s. And a man named Bob Stafford came to this area right around the Civil War and settled in and became a rancher. His father had been a plantation owner, but of course as times changed, so obviously did his industry. And he ended up building a meatpacking plant on the river. Where the meatpacking plant was located had previously been the site of a castle, a real life castle, by a Scottish rancher named Robson. And that person actually housed itinerant and local artists. Interestingly enough, there was never a painting or a drawing of the castle, but they say that it actually did in fact have a drawbridge and a moat. And so that's kind of an interesting tidbit about that area. But it was washed away in the flood before anyone actually draw, or if they did draw or render it in any way, we don't have any remaining pictures of it. At that same site, Bob Stafford actually ended up putting his meatpacking plant. Well, there were miniature little theaters here, but they were not of high quality. And as Bob Stafford gained in stature and prominence in the town, he began to get some pressure to actually create a facility where they could have galas, and it was a meeting place. So he ended up building the Stafford Opera House, and our building was designed by an architect named Nicholas Clayton. And those of you from Houston, if you're familiar with Galveston, Nicholas Clayton is a very well-known architect in that area, and also really across Texas, but mostly in the Houston-Galveston area. And he actually ended up designing one of our schools. It's no longer here, but he ended up designing a school here as well. So he did design a few buildings. But he designed the Stafford Opera House, and it was opened in 1886. Bob Stafford had a bank here on the first floor, and we're going to go in there in a minute, and I'll let you see that. And then the theater was upstairs. Now, they called them opera houses, and that's typical throughout the South that they would be called an opera house, but they were, in fact, live theater, so they didn't typically have what you would think of as opera there, that it was live theater. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you into the bank and let you see the vault, and then we'll go upstairs and I'll finish telling you the rest of the story of Bob Stafford.
Excellent.
Hi.
Poke anybody with these rods?
There's Peggy.
There are some videos, and I'm going to turn on the videos, and if you get finished early and you want to see the videos, you're welcome to watch those as well.
I've seen
Okay.
the videos, they're really cool.
Yeah. Did you get one? Oh, okay, good. Did you get one?
Yeah.
Did you get one? Okay.
I got my own little tripod.
You know what that reminds me of? That episode of Ghost Hunters when I think his name was Frank got hit in the face by his camera audio
Yeah, that
bag.
was funny.
Okay, we won't run video in here while they're running their video. We don't want to infringe on any copyrights.
Hello.
Okay.
This was the bank.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I need that money, that falls.
Wow, you're good looking.
The energy around it is really cool. I really like it.
But you know, it's kind of hard when you're looking at your little screen. When you get it on the computer and
Same with this. Blow it up on the big screen TV and pop popcorn.
you're dying, guy.
Huh? I'm doing okay now. I'm done.
Hey, can it get any hotter?
I went by Stop and Go and took a shower.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sit here. We got a room. Let's see. I'm gonna go back.
Oh, you got a room already?
Yeah.
Where at?
Columbuson.
Where?
Columbuson.
Where is it?
696 off of I-10.
Exit 690.
Up from 698.
Oh, one exit towards town? Okay.
And take a right, and it's right there on the left.
How much was it?
$44.
44?
I got 2 double beds.
Okay.
You know, it's not the Hilton or nothing.
Right. Yeah, I might do that myself if they still have any rooms.
They do.
Yeah. So I'm not planning on going back till tomorrow anyway.
Oh, that's your magazine. I got my magazine.
Yeah, I've been up since 4, so I don't know how way else.
Ooh.
I gotta work on that book.
That's usually me. I hit these ghost hunts after being up since 3 a.m. That's painful. Peyton, you've seen me on those nights, huh?
Yeah,
when
I have.
When I've been up since 3 in the morning.
I could not do that.
I usually don't go to bed till 4 or 5 anyway after a ghost hunt too, so
I cannot do
it
that.
gets physical.
I've been so tired that I've actually seen things where they don't even belong.
Delirium. Oh, I'm. Quit. Oh, hell, you just ruined the shot.
It's okay, it works.
Now I'm seeing orbs.
Now he's getting even with me now.
Wow, check out the beard. Look at the beard on that guy. So this was the vault. Wow. What a beautiful old safe. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at the workmanship that went into that.
If I had to guess, that safe was probably built in Europe.
You think?
Yeah.
Probably, huh? But you know what? Think of how many of these were lost to a stick of dynamite. It's probably why there's not so many around today.
Right. Well, this thing probably goes back to the day of Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, before then, I'd date this to the mid 1800s, maybe early 1800s. Bonnie and Clyde were early 1900s, 1920, 1930. They hit their prime, I think, right around 32.
Huh.
I think, right during the Depression.
Same time that Al Capone and the Mafia got real big.
Exactly.
Joe, get your bell in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Take some pictures.
Sit,
Oh, okay.
Sit while we are stand right there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take one.
Gather up.
Picture time, picture.
I don't do good with pictures. So don't take any of me.
I'm a ghost.
Wide angle. Just kidding.
Oh, come on. So mean.
I'm just messing with you. Did you see that safe in there? That rocks, man. That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I would bet that's got energy.
Oh, yeah.
Bet that.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if there's any way they could turn that light out in there.
Oh,
Who would I ask?
can we get the light out in the vault room?
Would it be possible to turn the vault light off?
Sure.
That would be really appreciated for those of us with the
Do you want all the
IR.
lights off or just this?
Well, just that one for now. Because we have IR cameras.
Some do.
Everybody comes running in here. Orb.
You can take my hat off. See, I get some light in there, so that's gonna be cool. It's nice. Blurred again. It's a movie.
Oh, cool.
Everybody's shooting Peyton.
Hey, you're in half my pictures.
Oh, okay. I'm almost a ghost. Not quite. No.
Coming through.
All right, I'm coming out.
Is there anybody here? Do you have a name for us? Who are you? Yeah. Just looks like a creepy old safe to me. But it is interesting. It is an artifact, that's for sure.
What is that? What is that? The old one?
This old bank safe. This was a bank. And this was the vault here. Yeah. She asked me which ones, and I just told her this one. If you want, we can go ask her to turn that one off too.
She said she would.
Want to?
Stand back here and take a couple of pictures.
Okay.
You don't have to.
I don't know. Everybody's being so social out there.
Yeah, if you don't want to ask, no biggie.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask.
Maybe on the way out. Remind me. Yeah. So, having fun or what?
Blast.
I know, huh? Yeah. How about y'all? Do y'all go ghost hunting with your mom a lot? Not a lot? Yeah.
Non-scary places.
Non-scary place? Well, how do you expect to get ghosts?
They would freak out if they ever got a ghost. They just like the idea of it.
They probably
They don't
would.
want to see one. Yeah.
They probably would. Yeah, you got to get some IR shots of the safe.
You try it out.
Yeah. Well, is your wife mad at you?
No, actually we're separated.
Ah, okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah, me and Jamie finally parted ways after 15 years. We weren't really involved though. It wasn't really a relationship. It was just, we were roommates more or less. But yeah.
She's having a lot of hormonal female problems.
Ah, okay.
And
well, that doesn't help any.
We're going to get back together. We just need time apart.
Right.
My cookies.
She wants cookies. She wants to be on the dark side.
I'm on the dark side.
He's already joined the dark side. Darth Pinky. MySpace.com/Darth Pinky. DARTHPINKIE.
Pinky with the IE. We ready? Let's move it out.
You want to make sure that the rod picked up.
Oh, water.
All the knobs, all the settings.
Water sounds good. You can't have the water, it's mine.
It's nice and cold too.
Good. Okay, just got something right there in that window.
There's something hanging around here.
I just got a flash right in that window.
It might have been me.
No, you were walking from this way.
See?
It looked like a burst of light inside that window. And her
He's catching something and this is just staying there.
Wow.
Until you walk into an entity.
Very cool.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
Did she come out of the bathroom?
I wanted it to go away.
Did you okay, there she is. Good. Okay.
I go off anyway. And so this is what I let other people use to see that I'm not
Going out.
There's stairs or elevator? Oh. Be reasonable. Be reasonable, that's right.
this way. I'll wait for the next one. I'll wait.
Johnny.
And then it breaks in the fall.
I'm offended.
No, it wouldn't. We're in here. That'd be awesome. If it fell, no.
We're all so close.
Yes,
We're just like a big family, right?
So do you all know each other already? I mean, you know now? For the most part.
Some of us knew each other, some this is the first time.
First time, and if you've met each other through other activities?
And I
or-
wish
I knew a few from another group, but this is my
Yeah,
first
you
time.
should consider joining us. Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
I'm gonna use some water here.
Ooh, it's hot in here. Oh man.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's hot, because
wow.
then if I go off, you'll see that it's not because of the cold.
Wow.
This is nice.
Man, blast back to the past.
That's fantastic.
This is freaking awesome.
I love this.
Oh my god. Whew. Let's go up there. Isn't this great, man? It's like stepping back into the past.
This
Hot. Let me know if you need out. Okay. Huh? Again? It might be the batteries.
Yeah, it needs batteries.
Okay. Yeah, battery.
It's in the outside.
Is your card full?
How many pictures?
I left the other card out in the car.
Naughty, naughty.
Other rather famous people that they thought passed through, and he said, well, they would have been in the newspapers or would have been in the It's really whatever you choose to believe. This building has been restored with curtains painted to look similar to the ones that were here at the time. If you were to move the black curtain back, there's roses and then planters. And that would have been a typical scene that you would have viewed in an opera house during this time period. This is what the state's oldest remaining, largest remaining flat floor opera house. And what I mean by that is the floor that you're standing on is flat. It allows us to do both dinner theater as well as also just have theater style seating. Interestingly though, the stage itself is not flat. It has a slight incline to it. It's called a ranked stage. And that was so that as performers were engaging in the production, if they were standing slightly behind someone, they would still be able to project their voice out over and beyond the people in front of them. So we call it the state's largest and oldest flat floor opera house, but again, the stage is ranked. The drawback to that is that we are not able to have dance performances here. So it's limited to theater. So we do rent the building out for galas and fundraisers, and we have a lot of weddings here. So I don't know what kind of energy you might pick up from those happy times. But we've been pretty booked for weddings. I think we just barely came in at the time when we did. We had one last weekend and then another the next weekend. Bob Stafford was very successfully hired a very well-known, prominent, and competent theater manager. And so for about 4 or 5 years, this theater really took off and began to be pretty well known. Columbus, of course, at the time was still part of the Western frontier, and this was a pretty wild town. And it was eventually became known for its views, and unfortunately the Staffords got caught in the middle of that. And one night in 1890, they got into a scuffle with Town Marshal Larkin Hope, and he ended up shooting dead both Bob Stafford and his brother. And interestingly enough, that would happen to be the same day that they laid the new cornerstone on the brand new courthouse. That day they had had a picnic and a town event downtown, and so everyone had been down here celebrating, and the guys had stayed at this little lake. And there are various stories about why they ended up getting shot, and I think Bill might be able to tell you a little bit more about that tonight. Nancy, did you have anything you wanted to elaborate on that?
Not really, except it was a very famous feud that went on for how many years? It was quite a while.
It set off a feud between the Staffords and the Hopes and the Townsends. And it was about 16 to 20 years, but actually someone ended up writing a book about the feud with Colorado County.
Here we go again.
Pretty well known. And again, when Bill does a cemetery tour at the Oddfellow Cemetery, he actually writes about some of the people who were involved. As a result of the feuds, Columbus actually became unincorporated for a time. And so it became that big of a deal with lawlessness taking over the area. Eventually, the townspeople said, we've got to stop this. It's hurting us economically. The meat company that this building was really struggling with its new owner. The townspeople thought, so we've had enough deaths. Martin Hope ended up getting shot, as did many others down the way. So the townspeople finally came together and said, enough is enough. We're not going to do this anymore. And eventually, law and order came back to Colorado County. We have a lot of families here who are fourth and fifth generation, and they get along pretty well, but it's not uncommon to hear people say, well, I'm descended from, or I'm a Stafford, or I'm this or that. And so it's just kind of interesting that we sit at the cafe now and see that this is
I'm her sister, I know your way.
Try looking down here, Emma. 'Cause I got
She'll
some,
need a light.
I don't know if I got dust or orbs. They kept flying everywhere. They were going up and down. So.
Probably dust as much as this place is getting kicked around.
Yeah, that's what I said, but
I just got something.
you did?
Yeah, did you see it?
No, I didn't see anything.
2 of them.
Which direction?
One went diagonal left, the other went diagonal right.
See, something's flying around back
Now
there.
just straight across laterally. Another one. I don't think, they might be moths, but I doubt it.
Here, you do that, and I'll turn on my light and see if I see him.
Well, you don't really need to. I got the IR going on.
Okay. See, I just saw something fly going
It
down.
might be moths. Could be
Well, but when
moths.
you
Well,
turn that
I
light
saw it
on-
on the camera. I didn't see it.
I can't see it with my eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay. I gotta get out of here.
Oh man, this is hot. Man.
It's hot.
I need that.
In the 1940s and 50s, as a result of the housing shortage that occurred after all the guys returned from the war, this was cut up and turned into apartments. At one time, this was a roller skating rink. I was at a travel show in Houston, and I ran into a man who was in his late 70s, early 80s, and he told me he used to roller skate here in Columbus. And I said, really? Well, do you mind telling me what year that was? And so he said it was probably about sometime in the 40s and 50s. So I thought that was kind of interesting that I ran into somebody that actually did that. This was also used as a basketball court. So there's been a lot that's going on in this building. In the 60s and 70s, we had a group of interested people, many of whom were descendants from the original settlers, who decided that they had some wonderful homes that were falling or had begun to decay, and they wanted to try to begin preserving. They were really sort of ahead of their time. That was, especially for a very small town, to get in on that. They created something called the Magnolia Homes Tour. And they began restoring homes and putting those homes on tour. And they worked with the local art center who was having a sidewalk art show the third weekend of May. And they began having an annual festival called the Live Oak Festival. And we just had the 51st annual Live Oak Festival.
That was cool back there.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
I got something.
Because one of them
They
came
were able
towards
to get
me.
enough money to begin restoring
So that
this
was
building. And
pretty
they opened in 1990 and began having dinner theater productions. Prior to that, during the restoration, they had a lot of melodramas. The whole town would get together and they would put on plays and so just elaborate costumes and have script writers, and they would come and the whole town would come out to watch the plays and contribute to silent auctions and live auctions to try to put money back into the community to try to restore the buildings. But anyway, in 1990 it opened up as dinner theater, and it continues today. We are still restoring the building. About 2 years ago, they put on a brand new copper roof. So the roof that you see outside is a new roof. They had a chemical they put on, and so it looks older, but it actually protects the copper. Shortly after that, we had a hailstorm come through, and it came straight down the historic district, this main street. We had every one of our historic homes, the courthouse, and the front of the opera house. And that was right before the festival. So when everybody came to town, it was all boarded up. But anyway, so some of the windows have been replaced as well as a result of the hailstorm. Last year we had the sidewalks out front redone, and they're working now to get money for an elevator and to do some other things. So it is an ongoing project. We still now have dinner theater one night a month, one Saturday a month from September until June. And as I said, we do have weddings and fundraisers and other events. So the facility is available for rent if you want to come and have a party.
What's show?
Does anyone have any questions?
I didn't notice them standing here under the air conditioner. You stand right here where I was, you feel it right there, right up in here.
Okay.
You feel a breeze.
Yeah.
My hair was moving, so I knew it was there.
Yeah.
That's the staircase that the lady in gray walks down. Now, if you don't know me about what I do with ghosts, I talk to ghosts like John Edward talks to dead people too, but ghosts seem to talk to me. And so I'm going to tell you the first story as she told it to me, but I have some real questions about that story. The story that she tells me is that she was engaged to a guy for about 6 years. Her friend very rude word, but basically meant info.
Here.
And she looked down and saw him.
It's 110 in here.
Rather gaudy young lady on the floor level, and she's up, and fiance is up, she's up the balcony.
I did that on the Alyssa in the video. I said it's 100 degrees in here.
She walked down those stairs, and the way she tells the story is, she went home, she just took her basic necessities, she told the servants to pack the house, and she told the servants to pack the house. She went to Atlanta, met somebody there, got married, lived happily ever after. Now, the reason I question the story is, why is she still walking down the stairs? And somebody really mentioned maybe she did a suicide thing. Somebody said maybe she did a suicide thing. I don't know. I have some real questions about why I see her walking down the stairs, but I see her with my eyes. This is a manifestation that you can see, not just a psychic thing. I have seen her at like 4 o'clock in the morning when I get up. I've seen her walking down the stairs. And I've gotten some orbs at night on that staircase. It's really nice to see orbs. So I highly recommend you come back here tonight and see if you can get any pictures around that staircase. But the fact that so many of you in all this heat, instead of taking the elevator, wanted to go up the stairs, that just tickles me because you all seem to be just drawn to the most haunted places in each place that we are visiting. And I am really
Not
really
us.
enjoying this.
We're about to go upstairs right now.
We've seen haunted places before. We come back and it's cool.
Yeah, don't do haunted stairs.
I'll talk to Bill tonight, see if he knows who the lady is.
Yeah, we still got another tour to do.
Yeah. What, 8:30?
Yeah.
It's just enough time to grab some dinner and do a tour of the city with that driving tour.
Oh yeah. Or the cemetery.
I'd like to go to the cemetery early and kind of get a feel of it and take a look at it.
I think
but-
that's what she's planning on us doing, going to the cemetery.
Ed and Kim want to go get something to eat, which I don't have a problem. I'm still kind of full for lunch, but I can probably do a salad and something to keep me going through the night. I just need some drink, some water. I'm dehydrated today. My lips are really dry.
I just drank half a gallon of Gatorade.
And I'm just finishing it up now. And there's going to be a chapter about Columbus in that book. And I would love to have some good pictures linked and Greg put in there if possible. So if you have a good one, please let me know. Okay, that's my sounding there.
Don't forget when we're done to load up that photo album on Meetup with all the good shots you got. I was telling everybody, load up the photo album on meetup.com with all the good shots you got tonight.
Yes, please put them in the meetup album because then I can go through it and I'll get in touch with you if I can use any of the pictures in the book.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I would love to have some, representing the group here who are in the book. Okay, those of you who are going to go get dinner, don't forget to self-guided driving tour around town. That is wonderful stuff. Turn on your radio, listen to the stories of each of those places. But the cemetery is going back the same road that you came from McCaskis. You're just going the other direction.
Okay.
Okay, you're going Highway 90. So instead of turning left to go back to, well, actually from here I guess you turn right to go back to McCaskis.
Right.
You're going to turn left instead, and you're going to keep going down in the, I guess is that the Austin direction of things? In the Austin direction on Highway 90, not I-10. And the cemetery is going to be on your left, and it is a huge field. It will not look like a cemetery much from the outside.
Okay.
We meet there at 8:30. That's where Bill is going.
8:30 at the cemetery.
What's that?
Okay.
So we go past just keep going, is that what she said?
Let's ask her.
It's kind of across the street from Bell's.
Okay, just a quick recap. Instead, okay, like right up here on whatever it is, the street that brought us in from McCaskis.
We go past the park.
That's the
We make a left?
No, you're going to go out that way and take a left this way.
All right.
At the light.
All right.
Left at the light. Okay.
The light down there.
So it's
you know
like
where
you just came
Hometown Hall
straight
is?
through
Did you go to
town.
Hometown
Yeah.
Hall? Okay,
Okay,
the
take a
light up
left
there,
instead of going
Ken's
back
Gallery,
toward McCaskis.
where Ken's Gallery is.
Yes.
You're going to head that way instead.
Take a
McCaskis
left
is
there.
this way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So we just go west there.
Correct.
Yeah, west.
Just keep going?
Yes, so it's on the left. It's across from Bell's.
There's the old American Legion Hall.
And that'll take us straight up to it?
Past that cemetery. The cemetery is, there's an archway across it that says City Cemetery. And it's not, there aren't a lot of graves.
Let me out of here. Shelley.
Sounds fun to me.
Yeah, I like that.
Move out.
I don't mean that's a hard question, but was there like
I'm melting again. We're gonna head up. We're gonna meet at the cemetery at 8:30.
I know, and I
Can't do it?
missed her. No, of course I'm
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know. I didn't understand her.
The directions.
Yeah.
From what I got, we make a left at the light, right where the gallery is. Yeah. And we go just straight out that way, and that'll take us right to the cemetery.
Where the gallery was, instead of going back towards Houston, you go west. And
Okay.
it's down on your left-hand side.
That'll
Past
take
the
us straight up to it,
Knights
right
of
at the
Columbus.
gallery, right at the red light here.
What street is that?
They say 90.
It's 90.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You make a left.
Take a left.
On 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you come up to where the gallery was.
And I gotta get out of here. I'm burning up. You got orbs?
One is an orb. Watch out.
It's gone.
This is Masonic temple.
It's black and white. Is that normal?
Yeah. Viewfinder's black and white. It saves a lot of battery using it that way.
Okay. Here we are strolling through town in Columbus, Texas. Just keep your eye on the road.
Hands on the wheel and my eyes on the road. I love small towns. Love them. I don't know why I'm in Houston. I really don't.
Can you find some good music?
South Country.
Fighting was against the rules and it didn't matter why. When Dad got home, I told that story just like I'd rehearsed. Then stood there on those trembling knees and waited for the worst. And he said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen.
That's Elmo's driving.
When I became a father in the spring of '81, there was no doubt that stubborn boy was just like my father's son. And when I thought my patience had been tested to the end, I took my daddy's secret and I passed it on to him. I said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. I said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. Last night I dreamed I died and stood outside those pearly gates. Suddenly I realized there must be some mistake. They know half the things I've done will never let me in. And then someone from the other side, I heard these words again. And they said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. You see, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen.
Serving up the best in Texas, 106 Zach Daniels on the new K-Tex 106.
I like some
like
country.
Texas.
There's a visitor's opera house right there.
We are now looking at the opera house.
Stafford House.
Stafford House.
Next time I get married, there it is. Farm Bureau of Texas. Wow, look at this big old house. Look at that front door.
Kitty, kitty. So should we head to the cemetery?
Yeah, that's where we're going. There's the haunted gallery.
Zoom.
Top mount.
Well, just test it.
great night in Texas. Come on out and see us right now. We got Travis Cook for you. Nothing in K-Tex 106.
Ooh, ice cream.
It'll kill you.
I don't want it.
So LaGrange is right around the corner. Dang, we're that far out? I guess we are. We're not that far from Austin. Maybe another hour or two away from Austin. Gas is 10 cents a gallon cheaper out here. Is that it? There it is. There's the law. I have to change tapes. Is this it?
I hope so.
City Cemetery. It's nights like these that I live for.
Hi, Peyton.
Hey! Alright.
How's it going?
Doing alright?
Are you excited?
Yep.
Rock and roll. There you go.
Not bad. Not bad.
Roasted it.
He's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Dang. I wish I was that carefree and wild.
There goes Peyton, ready for the hunt. Woohoo, Peyton.
Dang, I wonder what the people, huh? One second. Let's try this now.
What do you stand by?
Huh?
What?
Stop it. The red button.